The elephant in the room, why am I wearing a Thunder hoodie? Well, I do live in Oklahoma. They are my second favorite team. Born in Holland, Michigan. Lived here most of my life, but the Pistons always stay true. They're number one. As always, I don't have a YouTube channel on the Thunder, so I follow the Thunder as well, but number one, Detroit. Detroit basketball. All right, I could have changed, but I want to do a little reactional video on Ku Khalil's from Locked On Pistons. Now, one of the better channels. I started listening to the podcast. Also, do like Half Court, etc. But I digress. So Ku Khalil on the Locked On Pistons the other day, I think it was last night or the day before, he sent out an email to other Locked On of other teams. Ku Khalil asked the other hosts to send him the best possible trade they could offer for the number 5 pick if the Pistons do fall to the number 5 pick. I kind of think they should trade the pick no matter what, unless, of course, number 1, we're going to keep old, I think that Wembanyama, won't we? Yes, we will. Okay, 1 or 2 I'd probably keep, but I would definitely consider trading number 2 if we can get a haul, all right? Because it's all about Victor Wembanyama. You don't get Victor. Never been sicker, huh? So the first trade was sent into the Locked On Bulls. This was DeMar DeRozan, Dalen Terry, a future Portland first rounder, to the Pistons for Bojan, Killian at number 5. And I would have hung up the phone on this one. So I think it's selling way too low. I'm not really looking to get rid of Killian or Bojan. So unless I'm wowed, and that doesn't wow me at all. But I would graciously say thank you. Grizzlies next trade. Why do I not like that first one? Because it's just not enough. I don't even know that future Portland, where that's going to land. DeMar DeRozan. I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to have DeMar DeRozan. Possibly. We're looking for defense and more of a bigger small forward, not like a 2-guard/3 mix. He's a little smaller, so looking for someone with a little more size, a little more defense. All right, Grizzlies, Tyus Jones or Steven Adams, and 2 to 3 first rounders. Let's go ahead and start off with 3 first rounders. If you're going to say 2 or 3, I'd say it's going to be 3, and I like Tyus Jones as well. I would have to say no on Steven Adams at this point. I'm a big fan of him from being on the Thunder back in the days. We don't need another big that cannot shoot from the outside. That is for sure. Okay, but I do like his toughness and rebounding. Obviously, yes, I think I take this deal with 3 first rounders. That's something you could use in a trade. Plus, Tyus Jones is a very good point guard. I've been very impressed with his play. He's basically a starter. So you bring him in there. That gives you the flexibility of playing him on the bench with Killian. Or at this point, Killian could be. This would definitely put the pressure on Killian Hayes. Let's put it that way. But there still is a way I could see he could find a role within the Pistons. But then again, this would mark a sign. So I do like Killian out there, but 3 first-round picks could be some quality. We traded away a future first-round pick for Jalen Duren, basically. So, I mean, these can be very valuable assets. All right, next one. The Knicks. I think it was Obi Toppin and Grimes plus number 1. I like Grimes. Obi, I like Grimes, but no. Just like Khalil was saying, too many guards anyways on the Pistons, so we're not looking for guards. So a lot of these trades are kind of like, Next one up here, Thunder. Lou Dort, number 12, and a future first for the number 5. Lou Dort, number 12, and a future first. Sign me up. I like Lou Dort. He brings what the Pistons need defensively. Would he be a starter? I don't know. Yeah, probably. Jaden Ivey, Killian. Killian, sorry, you're not coming back on the starting lineup. Sorry, but Ivy, Cunningham, and then Dort, Bojan, free agent maybe. I don't know. I'm not sold on that one when I think about it, but you're getting the number 12, which I think you can get a very good player at number 12. Maybe like a Grady Dick, someone if you wanted shooting. Or, Taylor Hendricks probably won't fall that far, but he's a guy that I wouldn't mind if we do keep the pick, even at 5 potentially, or trading slightly down. I'm very high on Taylor Hendricks, and we'll do a video on that someday soon. Next up here, Johnny Collins. So number 5, no. Okay, John Collins, nice player, but if we had the 21st overall pick, I would consider that deal, but no can do. All right, here's the one I like the best. Miles Turner, number 26, and number 29. So we're getting 2 valuable assets this year, and Miles Turner. We're not sending Bowen. This was the one part that kind of got me, Detroit pissed me off with Ku Khalil was like, we're not sending Bojan. But I don't know why people want to trade Bojan Bogdanovic. We're trying to win games this year. I think he's going to be a valuable asset. It doesn't even matter if he's coming off the bench or in the starting lineup, he's a very valuable asset, right? And we're trying to win next year. I know his defense isn't quite where we'd want it to be, but if we get some guys surround him better defensively, like a Lou Dort. He's a little bit undersized, perhaps, but he's a defensive juggernaut. And then another forward, potentially, Now, what this could do is, if we got 26 and 29, we can trade that 26 to 29 and the 31st pick somebody else and call it Brooklyn and be like, hey, we want some, we want some Mikal Bridges, okay? And go ahead and bring in Cam Johnson too, huh? That would be nice. That would be nice, huh? No, but Mikal Bridges is probably not going to happen. Make a deal that got us a lot of capital, then we could probably flip those draft picks again for Mikal Bridges. I think Mikal Bridges is definitely on the borderline of a superstar. He's an all-star, so at least an all-star level player. Superstar, a solid all-star. So bringing in a player like that with his defensive acumen.
Acumen.
That's better.
Could be an incredible situation for the Pistons. All right, getting on to the next one. Miles Turner, of course, 26 and 29. Why I like Miles Turner, obviously, is he can shoot the three, so you can start him with Jalen Duren. And if Jaden Ivey's struggling on defense, you bring in Killian Hayes and or somebody else of that nature. And hopefully that'll turn out to be in favor of the Pistons next season. Ooh, okay. Trying to get too excited here. The next one... Well, I love Chris Paul as a player. He's like 38 years old or something of that nature. No, for number 5. Chris Paul for number 5 from the Suns. I don't think either team would want to do that anyways, unless the Suns lose and decide to blow it up. But you might as well keep Chris Paul. I don't know what's going on in Sunsville. Anyways, let me just preface this by saying no. All the Rockets said was Rockets combo of Kevin Porter, Garuba, Ty Washington, Josh Christopher, KJ Martin. It's like, well, let's be more specific. Even if you got all those guys, I would say no. Garuba's defensively good, doesn't fit in well with the Pistons. Ty Washington, really haven't seen enough of him. Josh Christopher, Kevin Porter, no. I wouldn't mind seeing Kevin Porter used in a different role, maybe as like a sixth man. We got Alec Burks. I think we're good on that one. So, we'll move on to the next one. Tyler Hero. I like that. I would love to have Tyler Hero on the team, to be honest. That would be very tempting at number 5 for me personally, but damn, I don't know. I would consider it, but it's just like, it's getting to where I'm like tantalizing. Maybe throw in a first rounder, throw in 2 seconds. I don't know. That one's interesting to me because that could make us pretty good next season. All that shooting, Tyler Hero is a game changer when it comes to 3-point shooting. If you had Tyler Hero coming off the bench or Bojan coming off the bench, and you always got supreme shooting out there. So from that standpoint, I like it, but at the same time, I would still want to keep Alec Burks in the situation now. Would there not be room for Alec Burks at that point? That's an argument. I'd say there still would be, so can't have it all, I guess. I do like the idea of Tyler Hero on the Pistons, but I think I say no on that. I think if I had to pick, I would take that Indiana deal. Now, of course, the next trade coming up is kind of a stupid trade, in my opinion, because Kyle Kuzma is a free agent, so why would we have to trade for him? Another one of those where I'm just like, okay, but let's take a look at the value of Kyle Kuzma. Is it worth the number 1 pick? I think definitely very close. Yes, I think we're barking up the right kind of tree here, so to speak. Sorry, the dog is barking. Jeez. All right. Who let the dogs out? Gary Harris and Jonathan Isaac for the Pistons, number 5. Yeah. Jonathan Isaac, if he was healthy, could possibly, if he could stay healthy. That's tough one. Gary Harris, like Gary, but not really looking for. Okay. All right. Terrence Mann, DJ Boston, and the number 30th pick from the Clippers. No. You still think that's enough assets? Sorry. Pelicans. It's like they're trying. No. CJ McCollum and Herb Jones for Bojan and number 5. Are you kidding me? No. CJ McCollum, no. He's getting a little bit on the wrong side of 30. And Herb Jones, I do like Herb Jones. I'll almost straight up the number 5 for Herb Jones and leave Bojan off the deal. Like I said, I'm bullish on Bojan. Bullish on Bojan for sure. Okay. more bearish on CJ just because I'm noticing him being a little bit slower now in the last couple of seasons. Still a great player, don't get me wrong, but doesn't really fit the timeline for the Detroit Pistons. Okay, any other ones tonight? Well, that is just about wraps it up today. So essentially the number 5 pick, if we were to fall to number 5, I think we're probably going to keep it, but I wouldn't mind entertaining a few of these trades. Like I said before, the Indiana deal is the one I like because if you want to do the 2 big system, then you got 4 bigs and a 5th big, and it's going to work out just fine. So, and you got a guy who can stretch the floor in Miles Turner and be a rim protector, so he fits perfectly with Jalen Duren moving to the 4 position. Who can also play the high post, and then who passes well. Jalen Duren, a fine passer, can also find Miles Turner on the outside, inside for some extra points. This experience can be valuable to a young Piston team.
But overall, at the end of the day,
I don't know why they included some of the free agents because it just doesn't make any sense. Why would we give the value of these players? So, and I always like listening to Khalil. Sometimes I fall to sleep. And I didn't mean that in a good way. Just Khalil. Just seeing his channel grow very quickly to over 5,000 now. So, impressive. All right, I'll see you next time on Detroit Piston Beyond. Smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.